Let's just reflect first on Liz Truss setting out her stall this morning. Interesting, she stressed her financial competence as a former Chief Secretary to the Treasury. Now, is that likely to win her more support? Because she may have been rather surprised by her relatively poor showing yesterday.
Yeah, indeed, only getting support of 50 MPs yesterday, Mark. You're right in suggesting Liz Truss's main competitor at this moment in time is Penny Mordaunt, and that's why you heard her make that pitch, as you say at the lunch a little bit earlier on today, that she had served as Chief Secretary to the Treasury for 2 years, effectively that she is ready to walk into this job, she would argue, from day one and be a stable hand on the tiller, i.e. alluding to, frankly, that Penny Mordaunt has not had as much experience in government as the current Foreign Secretary. But in saying that, as I say, this is a proper battle between the Trade Minister, Penny Mordaunt, and Liz Truss. Penny Mordaunt picked up many more MPs yesterday. She has also proven to be more popular among Conservative members, according to opinion polls. And in the end, there is a sense that there's momentum, not behind Liz Truss, but behind Penny Mordaunt. Now, in saying that, it's too early to write anyone off in this game, least of all Liz Truss. And the reason I say that is because there are two other candidates on the right, Kemi Badenoch and Suella Braverman, who are still in the race. I think it's pretty unlikely they're going to make it to the final two. The question is, where could their MPs, who, total, I think, around 72 at the moment, where would they go? On the whole, you might well conclude they could go the way of Liz Truss. And that is a point that Lord David Frost is making today, saying and suggesting to those campaigns maybe they fold and get behind Liz Truss to ensure that she does make that final two. And all this, of course, while Rishi Sunak is still in the game, more than still in the game. He is well out in front on 88 MPs. Today, could he get into triple figures after the support from Jeremy Hunt yesterday, who dropped out of the race? That is entirely possible. So, you know what? It's the weakest link, round two today. One of them is going to drop out. At least one of them is going to drop out. Who's that going to be? You'd have to conclude it is probably going to be either Suella Braverman or indeed Tom Tugendhat, who are taking up the rear at the moment. I'm not entirely sure where their extra MPs would come from. We are having voting closing in around 20 minutes' time, and then we're going to hear from Sir Graham Brady with the results at 3 p.m. this afternoon. You will not want to miss a minute, and I promise that, because it is really fascinating, really quite important, and, for people like me, and I suspect for some of the viewers, quite exciting as well, Mark.
Yeah, a bit of entertainment, why not? Perhaps X Factor means, as you say, the weakest link, and plenty of strategic voting in that next 20 minutes.